Hello, small group leaders and potential small group hosts. Here we are in the middle of December. I want to talk to you about what we plan on doing starting in January of 2019. We're calling it First Sunday Foundations. Larry Crider wrote 12 books. He calls it the Biblical Foundation Series. And when he wrote those books, he actually formatted them in a way that you can use it for a daily devotional, a personal study, mentoring others, or a small group discussion. Let me ask you, in your journey of your spiritual life, have you ever gotten to the place where you were like praying and only getting discouraged, or you're reading the Bible and it's just dry, or maybe you're trying to explain something to somebody that should be really simple and you're not really sure you understand it yourself? What's that all about? Perhaps it could be that something foundational is missing in your life. For instance, I grew up in a church and I never heard a message about the necessity of the baptism of the Holy Spirit. I heard about the gospel, but I never heard a teaching about the gospel of the kingdom. And that's really what Jesus' real message was all about. And then I began to think maybe the local church is just optional, when in the teachings of Jesus, it's absolutely necessary. See, some of these things are really foundational for us, and in our spiritual journey, sometimes we miss them along the way, or we just need to be reminded about them. This is what this foundational series is all about in 2019. Here's how we're going to roll it out. Again, I mentioned on the first Sunday of the month, we have a book here, Knowing Jesus is Lord. This is the first one. Some of you have seen this before. And some of the other topics, New and Living Way, New Testament baptisms, Building for Eternity, Living in the Grace of God, Freedom from the Curse, Learning to Fellowship with God, What is the Church, Authority and Accountability, God's Perspective on Finances, Called to Minister, and the Great Commission. Now, when you think about it, as a small group leader, you will have curriculum for the whole year, 2019, you're set. Now, the beauty of that is that you can then begin to incorporate other people leading because the curriculum's set, and you can have a group full of leaders that can, again, share the responsibility of leadership. So here's what I'm asking you to do. I want you to pray about whether or not God is saying for you to jump in and be a part of this series. I invite you to come along with us. Again, we'll open up a topic the first Sunday of every month, and then you can use the next 4 weeks to discuss that topic and get it grounded in your group. Talk to your other group members here in the next couple of weeks, because we're going to need a count of how many books that you're going to need. Everybody will need their own book. The books cost $5 a piece. Now, you can order them on your own, or we can do a bulk order from the church, but we need to know the numbers by January the 2nd so that we can have them for, you can start out January the 7th. All right, that's it for now. So let's keep talking. You talk to us, we'll talk to you, and we'll see God get this done. So in 2019, we will establish our foundations. We'll be reminded, or maybe put some new ones in that we never thought of, and our whole church will grow together as we are built on the foundation of Jesus Christ.